really sharp, razor focus on research and development for one product category or for one innovation. So in that case, companies like ours, we were really, really focused on building a great audio product and thereby great smartwatches. We did not have 100 products a year. We did not change a product every 3 months. We were building slower products, but they were built for scale. They were built for a longer time. And that's what gave us the motive to sort of build products for larger times. Third comes access to marketing. Now, when the first two are strong, it means you're building a great product. And now, if there is a company typically in any category, product or services, as we spoke about, if you have higher access to capital, you'll start buying media, and your CACs, which is customer acquisition cost or order acquisition cost, or in very simple terms, marketing costs will go very high. And it will be great to acquire first-time customers, but it will not necessarily give you repeat customers, loyal customers. It will build an aspiration by adding a celebrity, by adding great packaging, by adding a homepage newspaper ad or a YouTube masthead ad, etc. But it will not necessarily give you post-purchase satisfaction and thereby repeat purchase and loyalty. But if you're building a great product with a great team and great R&D, it will be slower. It will give you lesser access to scale initially, but it will definitely help you focus on a certain TG, which will resonate, as you mentioned, with your value systems, and which will help you get much larger loyalty, retention, and thereby much larger word of mouth, which means your marketing as a percentage of cost will be much lower, and you'll be building your business on foundations of lesser CACs, more loyalty, more repeat purchase, and building a great product with a great team. So thus that helps you in getting the first three pillars right. And the last pillar is about economies of scale, where because you have larger volumes, you're able to focus on getting better cost, getting economies of scale. But that again is not necessarily true, because when there is a larger business or larger consumer brand, they grow their brand by or offering much larger product categories, because they figure that it is their brand name which is selling more than a product itself, which means they can invest into any category and start using that consumer trust or the marketing dollars that they spend into building that brand into selling any other product category, which means there are a lot more SKUs, a lot more categories, which means there's lesser focus. In comparison to a smaller company like ours, where we built audio products, we built that with a lot of focus and precision, a lot of R&D, heart, blood, and soul into it, and thereby you're able to bring down the product cost, because in comparison to a larger firm, they're building everything and anything under the sun, and the focus on cost and frugality is much lesser, because there are other people working on it, and the founders and the people who built the first few products are not there anymore, and they've hired other people to do the same job, and that transition was so fast that the transition or the transfer of that values or culture, philosophy, and DNA was not possible, that somebody else took over and somebody else started. That knowledge transfer did not happen, and somebody else took over, and thereby their KRA, which means the key responsibility area, or their target was revenue, was growth rather than profitability. And thus, you will often note that smaller companies have better R&D and better product manufacturing costs, because